Hi everyone, I'm Monica. I'm here representing the CodeRed movement, the restoration of real R&B music. Out in stores December 18th, this is my effort to fight for the genre of music that I love so very much. You're watching Stuff. Damn it, I forgot. Stuff Fly People Like TV.
Well, yeah, Fly People
Stuff
Like TV.
Fly People Like TV. And you're watching Stuff Fly People Like TV. I'm moving around right now promoting my latest album, CodeRed, which is about the restoration of R&B music, which is the genre that saved my life, that I loved and grew up on. But prior to its development, I took some time off just to spend with my family, especially my children. And after giving birth to my daughter, I wanted to make sure that she got that same mommy that the boys always got, which was my undivided attention and just being there every day and being a major part of her life every single day. That's one of the most important things to me. Everything else is secondary. CodeRed was the boldest possible way that I could say, hey, this is an important genre of music. Let's save it. Let's make sure that the next generation understands it and has heard it and has felt it, because it's the type of music that touches you in your soul. I don't feel like anyone can take something that's mine. That's just something I've always felt. And whomever is successful in R&B music, I wish them the absolute best, because at the end of the day, whatever is meant for us is going to be. And that's just the way that I feel. That's a personal choice for me to feel like any place that my feet should be firmly planted, he'll put them there. And I mean, he's done that for me time and time again, from 1994 all the way to 2015, from 12 years old to 35. So I don't feel like anything can be taken from us as far as R&B music is concerned. R&B music to me should always have a feeling that can't be stopped or interrupted by anything else. So when you hear it or you're listening to it, it penetrates, whether it's speaking to what's happening in your life or you make it as such. And when I say that, I mean, for instance, Angel of Mine, it's in the double digits as far as age goes. But for a lot of people, it's still a song that means a lot to them when they lose someone. And that wasn't what it meant when it was written and created, but that's their interpretation. That means something was felt that they connected to and gravitated towards. That's what I feel like can't ever leave, because I remember where I was the first time I heard Jodeci, Forever My Lady. I was too young to be anybody's lady, but you know, that song felt so good that when it comes on now, that same feeling and that same dance that I was at in the 8th grade, I remember. Music should always be that timeless. You know, I've always loved Chris Brown. I think he is a tremendous talent. Whatever else he experiences comes with the territory, because this is a lot. And you know, I always say, to whom much is given, much is required. But when you're young, it takes time to settle into exactly what's required of you. And I think that he'll do a lot of that with time, because there's not another artist that's able to sing so many different types of music, dance in so many different styles and ways, and everything's not choreographed with him. Like, I've seen him when he's not just on stage, when music drops, it's just like it's in his soul, it's in his bones. It's something that he was absolutely born to do. So I love Chris. I absolutely adore Jazmine Sullivan. I really do. I collaborate with her musically in other ways. She wrote everything to me and different songs for me, so we've had collaborative efforts that way, but never both of us singing. And I've always loved Fantasia. That would be another person who just, I mean, it takes a lot to touch me, and every time she opens her mouth, it's just instantaneous. It's like, oh, you know, it's just instantaneous. That record, it really changed both of our lives. And I say no one from my perspective, because this record was put together by Rodney Jerkins and Brandy. And if it's somebody that the two of them believe in, that they feel like really could do the record, then I would co-sign that ideal immediately, because they know its origin and they know everything that they were thinking when they called me and said, hey, we think this would be a great idea. That was Brandy and my first time really even being in the same room and meeting and you know, at 16 and 17, it just was a special moment. It's the only record that both of us have Grammys for. Like, we really did a lot when it came to that record, and I wouldn't feel comfortable even trying to pick a person to do that song without the two of them, Rodney and Brandy. I would definitely take the Isley Brothers' Greatest Hits. I listen to that all the time. I would have to take Whitney's Greatest Hits too, because it's got a combination of a lot of songs that I love. And then, you know what? I would actually have to take my J. Moss CD. Yeah. A lot of my collection is gospel anyway, but sometimes you need to just center yourself and just pull it all together. Rico and I feel the same way about a lot of the same things, and he's worked with everybody that you could think of. So he's seen it in a lot of different ways, and you get a chance to see how unfortunate it is, how, you know, you can love somebody's music so much and then you meet them and you're so disappointed, because it's like, must you be so mean and nasty? Yeah. Or so nice to me, and then who's standing next to me? You're not. Like, there are no choices in how you treat people. You treat them all the same, which should be the same way you want to be treated. But I grew up being taught that and shown that by example, so.